on today's demonstration of NCR Console, where we bring our big business tools down to the small and medium business. Now, this is advanced reporting with NCR Silver Console. So we don't want to sell you something, we want to solve you something, and providing you the tools that you weren't even thinking about as a small or medium business owner. So with our 3 modules, we can help you to know your business better, manage your workforce, and move more inventory with the in-depth data that is not available on NCR Silver or NCR Silver Pro Restaurant. So when we add on NCR Console, the first module we look at is our inventory management, where you have a moving average cost of goods sold. You can decrement your inventory at the ingredient level, move kits and bundles, receiving history, have discrepancy tracking, and suggestive ordering. For the employee management, we can check out our employee scheduling. There's time card management, payroll integration to ADP, IDI, IDI2, Paycor, and Paychecks. We can support your hourly as well as salaried employees, and even account for the employee portal. Whenever you'd like to publish your schedule, it can go down to the employee portal, your employee's email address, as well as via text to their phone. Finally, for the advanced reporting, we have your comparative report, where you can see your trends and set targets, view a consolidated dashboard, operational calendar, sales and product mix data, loss prevention reports, and you have full export functionality. Now, on NCR Silver and NCR Silver Pro Restaurant, there's about 24 plus reports. All in all, when we talk about our advanced reporting here in NCR Console, it's actually over 250. So let's go take a look at this program. The login for the manager portal in NCR Console is store.ncrconsole.com. Immediately, you're presented with a dashboard of information where you can view any alerts, links, monthly progress. You can compare your sales by day and by week. We also have a weather forecasting, which we can view up to a 5-day based on the address that was put into the establishment. Your sales forecast, today's labor, current sales performance, and comparisons of your sales, checks, average checks, guests, and today's schedule. For this store in particular, we can go in and take a look at our day-to-day. Notice on our day-to-day calendar, we can take a look at our weather mapping. And if we bring up a different day or a different month, we can see our sales plus our weather to equaling out to our weekly total and even our monthly total. For the inventory management, we would need to stay within the store and product area. The inventory itself is linking your POS transactional buttons to the inventory management area here. The POS buttons are called products, while the inventory is called raw ingredients. They're linked together here under the Manage Inventory area, where we go into a product profile, and we can view the recipe that links the two. Notice within the recipe, we get an elaborate breakdown of how much it costs to actually construct this latte. We're also accounting for the cup, where we can see our total price, the cost of goods sold percentage, and the margin percent. Anecdotally, we had a gentleman run his hamburger recipe through this program, and he found he was losing $2 a burger each time he sold it. So having that much insight for such a low cost is a great value. Now, while we do have our products, whenever you receive vendor inventory, you would want to either add it or you can audit your inventory through a take inventory process. Because we have historical values in place, if you happen to miss the day when the inventory actually arrives, you can adjust the date and time so it appropriately reflects on your sales report. Within the inventory section, we can also view our reporting and inventory to check out our inventory history, the inventory movement, profitability report, discrepancy report, spending report, cost of goods sold, as well as your total inventory on hand. Because heaven forbid, if something happened to your store where you had to call your insurance, you need to know the total cost of goods that you had on hand. Let's move over to our employees. Employees are found under the labor section. So for employee management, we essentially link our POS profile to the employee information here within NCR console. Within the employee's profile details, we can view their information, additional information as well as their phone number, email address, birthday, emergency contact. We can view their pay information history and any simple HR notes such as was it good, negative, or general. The purpose of having your employees set is that way you can adjust their work schedule. Before you put in their work schedule, you may also want to assign their roles. So if they have different roles in the system, or you need to account for, say, 2 managers and 3 cashiers during a shift, you can book them here within positions, tasks, and departments. Maybe you have some college kids going to your store, and they're not available every weekday on Wednesday. You can go ahead and put an extended unavailability on this particular employee. When it comes to your work schedule, it may cost you about 1 to 2 hours a week to combine a work schedule for your restaurant. Here, that will be true for the first couple of weeks, but after you've established that schedule, you can use an auto schedule option after 4 consecutive weeks of scheduling information, or you could copy the previous week's schedule if it was agreeable to your staff flow. Notice while we're looking at the schedule, we can track our overtime, the total number of hours, and how much it's costing us overall to keep our employees in check. Just like we had for our inventory reporting, if we go to labor reporting, we can view our labor costs, our pay period report, employee history, schedule versus actual, and as well as the time card. Now, reporting is a big deal, and we take into account a lot of information. For example, if we backtrack to our day-to-day calendar, we can actually have you import your previous sales data, where you can give us the date, the sales, the checks, and guest count. So no old information is lost. You can then account for this old information by applying it to any sales targets. So that way we can set the sales goal for your store and monitor the performance against them. But when it comes to our sales reporting, we can view our sales report of sales, product mix, our modifier report, item sales by employee, and department sales. Our daily summary takes the store summary from our NCR Silver back office and kicks it up a couple of notches. Here we can see our total sales broken down to net sales, cash balance, tender types collected, products sold, red flags, employee breakdown, as well as the shift breakdown. Other data gives us insight into any additional data that we particularly want to keep track of. For example, if it's close to Christmas and you have a donation jar, maybe you want to keep track of just your donations collected. Same thing could be said for your key indicators, which are established under another tab. And the day-to-day report takes all of the calendar that we saw earlier and breaks it down to an exportable Excel sheet. Remember, you can even put in manager notes on the calendar, so it's an easy way to track what's going on without having to go too far. Now, the last cool thing you can do within this system is found under Settings with our notifications. Within the notifications, we can view our daily summary, detailed daily summary, sales entry, unrecognized time card user, inventory par level report, and inventory reorder point report. What's beneficial about these is as opposed to having to log into the site and export the information, we will notify you via email, some even via text message. Finally, remember we have the employee portal. This is found at employee.ncrconsole.com. Here is where the employee can ask for particular days off, view their schedule, or even contact their manager directly. So if there are multiple managers on duty, this tool will help to streamline communication. And if you ever need help with NCR Console, don't forget to check out help.ncrconsole.com. The full list and store user guide at your fingertips, including newest release information. Thank you.